Quick unboxing of the Harrier S1100 from Reptile, same makers as the S800, which is a popular wing with many guys. So quick, there you go, here's the specs. So you can run this on a dual motor or a single motor. I know Matt isn't keen on the idea of a single motor, but if you don't try it, you don't know. Battery size between 3000 and 5300, 3 or 4S, 4-channel radio, ESCs, 30 amp if you're running the 2205, 2300 kV. But it also says on the website about 2814 1100 kV. On about a 10-inch prop, I believe, 9 or 10-inch prop. So anyway, I'll get into it quickly. Fuselage, very nice foam, looks very good. Try and keep this as brief as possible. We'll wing. Two ring. Comes with absolutely masses of gear. That goes underneath at the back. There's two different hatch designs. One with just a knacker duct in it. And then on that second option, if you want to go run cam on there, a couple of rear hatches. Let's just quickly take those off. So you've got rear hatch options. So you've got second front hatch. That's a middle hatch. Let's get rid of that. Rear spar section, wingtips, very similar to the S800 wingtips in fairness. Don't need that. Wingtip, second wingtip, there's that, be over there. Come in. It's incredible what is in this box for the price. Masses of carbon bits, etc. Looks like a PDB in there as well. They go under the wings, spar covers, these little beauties. Oh. Obviously to fill in your side pods, one for each side. Very nice foam. Very nice foam. Super smooth. You can see that. So a couple of side pods. I won't push them all the way in or I won't get them out again. What else we got? That there is to take FPV camera in there, which slots in there like so. A couple of different options for nose caps. Like so. Obviously fixing screws to secure that, and as others have pointed out, which is really nice idea, comes with an Allen key inside obviously for fixing down your canopies or tweaking your motor, tightening up your motors, or any of the covers that come for the ESC covers. Very similar to the S1100 in that respect, which I like. Let's get that back in there, good measure. I mean, that it's little extras like that actually that show they've thought this through, and I like that. That's like a launching handle stroke skid that goes on the underside. Like so you can bump, give it a launch. Some little spar covers by the look of that. Get rid of these confusing bits. Then you've got a selection of spars, a couple to go within the ailerons, a couple of fine ones there within the ailerons. I'm guessing a couple that go within the wing. Let's have a look at the wing underside. Yeah, so we've got a couple of short ones which will go into the fuse, into there, and then a couple of longer ones which will obviously go like so. There is a little wing fastener that clamps the wing on, so you can have the wings removable by the look of it. Just get into this bag. I mean, just the sheer amount of stuff in this bag is amazing, really, for the price of this thing. Let's have a quick look at the underside while we're at it. So you've got three bays for ESCs. One main spar will go through there, like so. I'm guessing, I haven't looked at the instructions yet. So you've got your main spar cover, needs trimming there. 3 ESC bays, the option of obviously twin motors or single, or possibly, if you were crazy enough, you could possibly get 3 motors on there, although this central motor is going to be running dirty air through these 2 motors, so I don't know if that's an advantage at all, but you never know. Someone out there might be wacky enough to try it, not mentioning any names. Matt. So let's just quickly get that. Put that off there. So you obviously do get instructions, which I've not taken a look at yet, regarding the PDB board that comes with it. So that's the plug and play version, which looks different in some respect. I'm not sure if that's a stabilizer gyro in the plug and play, but I opted for the kit version. As you can see, there's something missing in the centre of there. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. Nothing that exciting. 2 sides, fairly decent picture guide, which is nice. CG claims to be 285 behind the head, which for the front, so looks like it's running about 1/3 of the way from the front of that bay, roughly. Anyway, I'll cross that when we come to it. Quite a nice little selection of stickers. Really nice. They look reasonable quality. You know, they've included quite a lot in this little kit for the price, which was £51. I'm not sure what that is in dollars, about high 60s, perhaps $70. You'll have to have a look. So that's a little rear, okay, that's a little rear pod for there. If you're not using a centre motor, shame they didn't think of having, if you were going for one central motor, 2 more of those to cover these pods. Would have been a nice touch, but you know, you can't have everything. But I'm really impressed with this foam. It's super smooth, very, very dense. I mean, dare I say it, that looks on par with well, mini drac foam. But anyway, beautiful stuff. So that's a rear pod, and there's a rear, which I guess you could have your receiver tucked in the back of that one. It looks like a little cut that tab off. You might want to take a little bit more time doing yours, but just trying to get it together. Right. Doing something wrong there. There we go. That's the general gist. And there is a little block there. Which seems to fill that gap. There's some plywood framing to go inside there, I've seen. Oh, and we'll see a little bit better trimming up. Things won't be popping out. So there you go. There's the S1100. You know, even down to details like that. I don't know if that's carbon. I should think it's not. I should imagine it's glass or G10. But still, very nicely made. Cut, no rough edges anywhere. Very nicely made. Motor mount, screws, you know, just masses. So I will have a quick flick through instructions. And there's a little PDB, which not sure if I'll be using that, because I think I'll probably be going iNav, but a couple of becks on there by the look of it. Well, these couple of little jumpers, yeah, a couple of little jumpers for obviously different options. I'll have to have a read up on that. So anyway, there's the S1100 Harrier, which I think is going to be an absolute beast. Cabin size, ginormous. There's a 5200 3S. I mean, that just gets lost in there. 5200 4S. Oh. Again, plenty of room there. Whether it can hit CG, I've seen a couple of people still experimenting on that side of things. But I'm hoping to go 4S 5200. Just to give you an idea of size, there's a 10,000 4S. Which obviously would be overloaded, but it would fit just. So there it is. Very impressive looking wing, and I personally am flabbergasted by the price. I think that is exceptional value for what you get. Probably shouldn't be doing this live on camera, but there you go. Excuse the mess. Ah, and there's the wing fasteners, or like spar clamps that get glued in. Similar to you've got on a mini Talon by the look of it. So you can have removable wings, although I'd probably suggest you know, taping along the seam there if you were going to just rely on that. I'll more than likely be gluing mine anyway, but we'll see how she goes together. So there you go, quick heads up on the Harrier S1100, and I'll keep you posted as I put her together. Thanks for watching.